Hi everyone, it's Kute here, sending you love wherever you're watching this video right now. In today's short video blog, I want to talk a bit about failure and the gift of failure. So much is often said about success, the 17 principles, the 6 keys, the things about what it takes to be successful. But consider that there is actually a profound gift in failure. There is a profound gift in failure. And if you're living life with an open heart, if you're really going for it, if you have a dream or a vision, the chances are in this human experience, in some way, shape or form, you have failed. You have at some moment in your life not achieved what you've set out to achieve. At some point, and likely if you've never experienced failure in a certain moment or in a certain experience or relationship, chances are the life that you're living, the goals that you're setting, what you're going for is probably too small, and you're playing it safe in some way, shape or form. So as we explore the whole gift of failure, I think it's important to actually redefine what success and failure is. I believe that as human beings, we incarnate into this experience called life as human beings in order to learn lessons, to grow, evolve, to have experiences. And it's inherent and it's natural through the process of life and having experiences that you're not going to do it perfectly. If you were going to do it perfectly, chances are you wouldn't need to be here and have this human experience. You'd be floating somewhere in another dimension. So just by that fact, you aren't going to be perfect. You are going to screw up. And how you learn and how you evolve is through experiences and relationships and so-called failures. So ultimately, when you look at life that way, you realize all of life is really a learning opportunity. This human experience is an evolutionary process that is a learning opportunity for your soul's growth and evolution. I believe the only real failure is to not learn the lessons in any inherent relationship or situation or experience, is to not learn the lessons and to stop growing and evolving. And consider that if you're actually growing and evolving, not just being comfortable, stuck in a comfort zone, playing it safe, then you aren't really failing. You're just experiencing. You move from failing to just experiencing and learning the lessons inherent that you need to learn in any given moment and situation. So we're redefining success and failure. Ultimately, real success is learning the lessons and becoming a highest version of yourself, the most authentic version of yourself. And so as you go for a goal or vision, when you have this evolutionary learning perspective in how you approach life, you move out of success and failure. You move out of that limited perception, way of perceiving life and duality to a bigger, more open way of seeing life. You shift your relationship to achievement. You shift your relationship to relationships. You shift your relationships to how you do life. And it's really transformative. The goals and the dreams that you have, you also realize that your dreams are evolutionary. Your dreams will take you on a journey. Your dreams will take you on a journey of evolution and a journey of actually having to become, having to embody, having to face those things within yourself, having to face the fears, the shadow, the patterns, the limitations, the belief systems, and everything that is not in alignment with your dream or your vision, and everything that is not in alignment with you being your most embodied, authentic, powerful self. Your dream is your teacher. Your dream will take you on the journey, and sometimes you're given a dream or a vision and it doesn't happen. It doesn't mean it won't happen, and if it doesn't happen, it's not necessarily a failure. The dream is actually seeking to teach you something. So consider that in your moment of failure, you can be stuck in, well, why me, and God doesn't love me, and I'm cursed, and you can move into a negative spiral. You can move into a victim consciousness, or you can realize the learning evolutionary orientation of life, that in that moment of failure there is a gift. In that moment of failure, so to speak, is actually your best friend. It is loving you. The experience of things not working out is perhaps the grace of life, the grace of the universe seeking to take you deeper, seeking to teach you more, seeking to show you something about yourself. So rather than being stuck in negativity or woe is me or judging yourself unnecessarily harshly, take a step back, be still and ask yourself, what am I seeking seeking to learn here? What is my soul seeking to learn? What is this failure? What is this thing not working out? What is it actually seeking to teach me? Then you will see that failure is a gift, your teacher, and it's actually taking you deeper, connecting you more deeply to yourself. To yourself. So when things don't work out, it's not bad. There is an opportunity. Get curious. This is a moment to actually get curious. Wow, this thing isn't happening. This thing isn't working out. It's not going according to plan. Doors aren't opening. It didn't work. It blew up in my face. Wow, what's the learning opportunity for me here? And so when things don't work out, when things don't manifest, when things don't in quotation marks, succeed in your life, consider this. Number one, it's possible that the thing that you are going for, the thing that you wanted, the thing that you tried to achieve and succeed in, maybe wasn't the most authentic thing that you needed, wasn't truly aligned with your highest destiny, your highest soul's destiny, and it was simply what you thought you wanted, but it wasn't necessarily what you most deeply wanted and what you most deeply needed in this moment or in this lifetime. I mean, how many times have you actually been in a relationship that you really wanted it to work? You really tried and you've wanted it. You may have even forced certain things happening in that relationship, and you were devastated when it didn't happen. But years later, maybe you got into a different relationship, or with some perspective, you were able to look back and realize, wow, that was the best, that not working out was the best thing ever. And so sometimes the things that you think you want aren't what you really want. They're just what you thought you wanted based on who you thought you were or the level of your consciousness at that particular moment in your life. And as you expand your consciousness, as you get clearer, you realize, that's not what I really wanted. And so sometimes things not working out is a profound blessing that you may not be able to see right now. So if it doesn't work out, if something fails, so to speak, doesn't succeed, it may be just, it may not be in alignment with your highest. Secondly, it just may be the timing. Maybe the timing isn't always right. Sometimes you may be ahead of the curve. Sometimes the universe has to catch up. Sometimes people in your life has to catch up. So just because you don't succeed in a particular moment doesn't mean it's not aligned. It just might be a timing issue. So in that moment, you have to learn to cultivate the patience to hone yourself, the patience to keep the vision, the patience to keep the faith, the patience to keep going and doing what you know you need to be doing and follow your path, and not let the voices of society and media and friends and people around you, the naysayers, to distract you from your vision. Keep the faith within yourself and trust the divine timing of the universe. Life is perhaps synchronizing itself for your highest timing. And don't get caught up into fear and try and force it to happen. Trust. That is a moment for you to trust, my dear friend. The other thing I would say is, if things don't work out or success isn't coming your way and you think, God, I'm failing, I'm screwing up, it's not working. As I said, dreams are evolutionary, and so perhaps you may have been given the vision or the dream, but maybe you as a personality, you as a human being, you may not be quite ready yet. You may not be ready, and there may be certain patterns, belief systems, emotions, things inside of you that still need to be resolved, but it's only through the progression of you taking action towards the vision that you will then have to face the inner demons, the inner aspects of yourself that are actually blockages within yourself from the fulfillment and the fruition on the thing you're going for, on the dream or the vision actually manifesting in your life. So in that moment you realize it's not a failure, it's just the failure is trying to show you, the so-called failure is just trying to show you something. It's a gift to you, trying to point you deeper, to deal with that inner thing, that thing inside of yourself. Maybe it's a pattern, maybe it's anger, maybe it's fear, maybe it's shame, maybe it's guilt, maybe it's something within yourself that you need to forgive. Whatever it is, the thing not working out is actually an internal block. I often say outer experience is a reflection of your internal reality. And if outer experience is a reflection of your internal reality, what is this thing not working out or so-called failing showing you that you need to deal with, handle, resolve, let go of, complete within yourself? So the fourth thing, as you recognize the learning opportunity, you realize one thing, that perhaps you know, even though the thing that you wanted, the dream that you went for didn't quite work out, it is aligned. It is truly in alignment with your soul. And perhaps in that moment, you're just being tested. You're being tested. Universe saying, do you really want it? Do you really want it? So in that moment, even in the midst of the so-called failure or rejection by life and things not working out and people not seeing your vision, that's an opportunity, a test to persevere, a test to stay true to yourself, a test to stay true to your knowing and cultivate the inner motivation to persevere and keep the faith. You look at people like Oprah, or you look at people like Sylvester Stallone and the Rocky story. You look at so many successes that they knocked on door after door after door after door and were rejected. And you see, here's the reality. When you have a vision, you have been given that vision for a reason. You've been given the vision. They haven't been given the vision. You've been given the vision. They haven't been given the vision. And because you've been given the vision, other people may not be able to see your vision. That's why you're a visionary. That's why you're the visionary. And so you must see the vision and hold that reality. If you feel it's truly true, deal with your inner blocks, hold the vision, and ultimately, after a certain moment of time, take the action necessary, and you will find that more and more, if it's authentic, more and more people will begin to see your vision, see your reality. And as the timing synchronizes, the fulfillment of your vision will be made manifest. Will be made manifest. So when things don't work out in a particular moment or the timing you want, or if you're in a moment thinking, I'm such a failure, recognize there is no such thing as failures. There's just learning and evolutionary opportunities for your soul to grow in that moment. Get excited, love yourself through, and live each moment as fully as you can. Dear friend, if you enjoy this video blog, please do share it with everyone in your life. Make sure you share it on Facebook, social media. Connect with me on Facebook and social media and Instagram, all of those platforms. Also, enter your name and email into my email list to receive free inspiration, weekly inspiration from me. And I will see you soon. Love now.